Now, most young men, when they get out on their own, will try to find a woman kind of like the one that married dear old dad. But in my case, I did the same fucking thing, man. Oh, God, I got out on my own and just started hacking my way through this briar patch of psycho bitches, my God. My last girlfriend, case number 246-B, was a nut! Our last fight was because she thought I was watching the Doublemint Twins commercial too intently. Snap, man, eyes went jackal yellow, started speaking Latin backwards. Himoleha. Came out of it like an hour later, said this to me, "I'm sorry." I have a sugar imbalance. No, diabetes is a sugar imbalance. You are an estrogen Molotov cocktail. Yeah, I wish I'd said that. I'm gonna spend a night in jail because of that woman. But they don't let you stay in jail just because you're afraid of your girlfriend. Man, I still gotta see her every year at the annual restraining order renewal breakfast. See, she had a little quirk, a little glit. We'd get in an argument, I would present my side of the argument. Her retort would invariably be to punch me in the face. 'Twas a sugar imbalance. I started carrying Twix in a holster. There's two for you, none for me. And the weird part is, this girl had, you know when people have a build to anger? She had no build to anger. Like, you know, so you're fighting with someone, they're getting really pissed, man. I should only piss them off a little more, then I better stop. You know? She had none of that, man. She had two speeds. I love you and a... And the only hint I ever got she was about to snap was a second before she would snap, the room would smell like ozone. Her and I had a fight Christmas Eve watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where I ended up calling the cops. Yeah, that earns me a white trash black belt. Oh, man, the thing is, we didn't fight about Rudolph. We were just, you know, we were at my dad's house. We're halfway through Rudolph. We're snuggled. We got a blanket on us, an Afghan, for God's sakes. Ironically, the most peaceful of all blankets. So we're watching Rudolph, you know, Hermie's gonna be a dentist, I'm stoked, and all of a sudden, she goes, "What kind of loser watches this crap?" I said, "Hey, Twix." Punch me in the face. So I picked up her $200 Ferragamo shoes, went to the front door, opened it, winged them across the street. Yeah, because I knew they'd get her ass out of the house. She was that kind of woman, man. Chase a designer label like a fat guy after a velour jogging suit. But I'm so afraid of her the second she leaves, I start locking doors and windows like I'm Anne Frank. Then I sit down to watch Rudolph, God damn it. When all of a sudden there arose such a clatter. I sprang from the couch to see what was the matter. I went to the window, tore open the blinds, and there was my girlfriend, quite out of her mind. And I'm just standing there, heart pounding with fear. She's banging on the glass door with a vodka bottle. Filled just about to here. And I knew the window couldn't take it, and she screamed, "Open the door, you bastard! I'll fucking break it!" Well, I couldn't let her do that. 'Twas my father's place. So I cracked the door and she punched me in the face. So I summoned my manhood from bottom to top and I screamed like a little girl, "I'm calling the cops!" So I go down 911, she grabs her stuff and bails. Now, by the way, she was a 5-foot, 100-pound Jewish girl, and I still haven't forgiven the Jewish people. But the cops show up, and I get to explain how this 5-foot, 100-pound girl has been beating the crap out of me. They're taking down my statement like I'm a drunk UFO abductee. Yeah, ooh, yeah. Oh, ooh. And I'm just sounding stupider and stupider. Man, I know she's this big. She's got a hook you wouldn't believe, dude. She just it's like fighting a gopher on crank, dude. She just gets in on you. Yeah, we believe you, Mr. Titus. I think we're gonna get Mulder and Scully in on this one. Yeah. I mean, they're not doing anything because Fox canceled them too. Cops leave, phone rings, it's her. She goes, "I took your father's camera and all his lenses. You don't come to my house right now, you're never gonna see that camera again." I just want to break up with this bitch, now it's a hostage situation. About that time, my dad comes home from a Christmas party. "How you doing, Christopher? I'd like you to meet your new possible mommy." I tell my dad what happened, he goes, "Screw it! You didn't need that witch anyways." I said, "Dad, she took your camera." "Well, you best apologize to the young lady then." So I went over to her house and she apologized to me, wearing the camera, red 4-inch stiletto heels, and nothing else. So I moved in with her. I'm behind the fan, but the booty is good.
How many of you have said, "Screwed the pooch"? Oh, I know there are more of you than that. It's one of the most common Midwest phrases. "I screwed the pooch." Here's what I want to know. Who was the first guy to walk into a room and say, "I screwed the pooch"? Forget about that guy for a second. Who was his mom? Who was hosting a dinner party at the time, I'd assume. I had all her friends over there. Son comes in, "I screwed the pooch." Kids these days, they say the darndest things, don't they? The dab, you know, and the wop, and screwed the pooch. It just means he made a mistake. That's all it means. Very innocent. He made a mistake. Todd, where the hell is Baxter? Anyways, I got a little off track. Let's go back to when I got fired from my job. So after I lost that job in Texas, I moved out to Los Angeles, and I decided to become a red carpet reporter. Now, I was a bad red carpet reporter, in all honesty, and it's really not my fault. I have this disease called facial agnosia. No, it's not funny. It's very serious. What it means is I have a hard time telling the difference between faces because I didn't do any research before the red carpet. But I tell you what I did notice on the red carpet. Everyone in Los Angeles gets plastic surgery. That's what I noticed. I was like, why does everyone in LA get plastic surgery, but in the Midwest, not so much? And then it hit me. It's the seasons. In LA, it's 75 and sunny every single day. And when it's summer every single day, you want to live forever. So you get the Botox and the fillers and the whatnots and your hoo-has and the calf jobs. Meanwhile, in the Midwest, we got the seasons, so we're not getting plastic surgery. No, we're saying, honestly, hon, I hope I'm dead before February. No, it's tough being a Midwest guy in LA. It was tough. I was always holding doors for people who didn't want them held for you. You know, I held the elevator even. I was that guy, you know, making it awkward. I'd pick up names people were dropping all the time, you know, like, there's your Tom Hanks, sir. By the way, my dad knows Tom, too. Tom the taxidermist over there in Ashwaubenon, he's a real good guy, you know. I was walking down the street waving to everybody. They were like, I thought Jeffrey Dahmer died, you know? And okay, that cannot be what you laugh the hardest at in this special, please. Can we edit out the laughs for that joke? That would be nice.